Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for returning. Thank you for watching my videos. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, and I hope you enjoy being on this channel. If you're new here and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and like this video if you do as well. So today I'm doing a very different video. I'm going to do a tag video. So the last tag I did was a Nigerian tag, and I just thought, now I have new subscribers, I wanted to do like a get to know me tag, which is just random questions that I've just picked from the tag list that's done on YouTube. So I have a phone. So I have the questions on my phone and I'm just going to be reading them from here. So let's just dive right into it. So the first question is, were you named after anyone? My name is Chiamaka and I don't think I'm named after anyone in my family. So yeah, that's that. When was the last time you cried? So I do cry quite easily. I'm sure most of my friends would think, but yeah, I do. I just don't cry in front of people, except my super loved ones. So yeah, I'll probably just cry in front of my husband. And I can be quite emotional when it comes to things that I shouldn't be emotional about. But yeah, so last time I cried was probably yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday. Yeah. Do you like your handwriting? I don't hate it. Like, I don't think it's the most beautiful handwriting out there. It is good. It's okay. Like, it's legible. It can be seen. If I was to write a prescription by hand, you will see all the medicines I have prescribed. So it's not going to be like rough and, it's not going to be illegible, but it is legible. It's not beautiful. It's not calligraphic or anything like that. My sister and my dad have the most beautiful handwriting. I don't know how to do it. Like, I could not, even for the life of me, write that way. It's just so beautiful. It's very curly. Well, not curly, like it's a calligraphic way of writing. Is really nice. What is your favorite lunch meat? So I try not to eat lunch meat. So lunch meats are things like packaged meat, but I like corned beef. It is my favorite. It's so delicious. I can put it in so many things. You can put it in eggs too. You can make sandwiches from it. You can put it in like sauces. It just brings it all alive. I mean, and when I was growing up, I had a lot of corned beef. So yeah, I like it. If you were another person, would you be friends with you? I think so. Actually, I would. Yeah. I I don't want to sound like a vain person, but yeah, I think I'm quite interested and fun to be with. So yeah, I would be. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I do, but I only reserve it for like my close friends or people who get it, or like obviously my loved ones, my family, because not everyone gets sarcasm. So if you use it and person doesn't get it, then you're just going to end up feeling awkward or embarrassed. So yeah, no. I use it a lot, but in the appropriate setting. Yeah, that's it. Do you still have your tonsils? Yes, I do. I haven't had them taken out. Thank goodness for that. So they're still there, very intact. I don't really get colds and things like that, rarely. Would you bungee jump? So in the past, I'd have said, no, I'm not going to do anything like that. But seriously, 2020 has been a very weird year. So honestly, it just makes you appreciate life even more. And if you want to go bungee jumping, please do. I think I would actually, if I have the opportunity to do it. So yeah. What is your favorite cereal? My all-time favorite cereal ever is Crave. It's from Kellogg's. It is ridiculously expensive for what it is. It's probably sometimes it's like £3 for a very small pack. I just love it. It's delicious. It's like a proper treat. I don't buy it often because it doesn't make any sense. Apart from Crave, I like Frosties and I like Cocoa Pops. And I've recently said I like Cheerios, which is strange. I never really used to like Cheerios, but yeah, Frosties, Cocoa Pops, Crave. I actually remember when it was launched. I was actually in Manchester in Arndales, and I came out and I saw like stands, and they were like, "Oh, this is a new cereal from Kellogg's." And when I tasted it, I was like, "Oh my god! Like, is this an actual cereal?" Is so delicious. Like, if you have Crave around you, just try it. It's like they have, I think, a couple of flavors like milk chocolate. It's so good. Love it. Do you untie your shoes when you take them off? No, I just kick it off because when I'm coming in from work, I am tired. Like, I don't have time to sit down or to bend down and patiently untie my shoelaces. No, I kick them off. And then the next day when I'm going to work, I'm like, oh my God, I'm rushing. And then I have to like do the laces up and I'm thinking, oh, I need to be doing it properly the day before, but I never do. Do you think you're strong? Physically, I don't think I'm a strong person physically, you know. Like, if anyone came to fight with me, I'll probably run away. Like, I'm not physically strong at all. But emotionally and mentally, I feel like people who know me or who think they know me would say that I am a mentally and emotionally strong person. But personally, I don't feel that way. So, I don't know. Yeah. It depends. People think, yeah, but I personally don't think so. What is your favorite ice cream? I love cookies and cream ice cream and salted caramel. They are so delicious. I rarely, no, I'm lying. I don't often have ice cream, but when I do, those are the flavors I'm looking for. And it's just so delicious. Like, you know, to treat yourself every now and again. Like, seriously, do that. Red or pink? I would say pink. Red is just so bright. Like, some funny thing is when I put on red lipstick, people tell me it looks good, but I just think it's so out there. I'm not bold enough to always wear red lipstick, but sometimes I do and it looks good and I'm like, oh, I need to wear this often, but I just never get to wear it. So what is the first thing you notice about people? The first thing I notice about people are probably their eyes, because you know, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Like, if it's a shifty and dodgy person, you can probably tell from their eyes after a very short while if you've been studying people's eyes or if you're used to looking at people's eyes. But obviously, there's some people who are really, really dodgy. They are dodgy, and you might not be able to tell from their eyes. But yeah, I always look at people's eyes. I feel like when people are speaking, you can look at their eyes, look them in the eyes. It allows you connect to people. Although I know, like, when I was growing up, they would always say it's very rude to look at your elders in the eye. So it's more like a respect thing. But now that I'm an adult, I look people clearly in the eyes when I'm speaking to them. And I want them to be looking at me as well, just so we're on the same page. So yeah, eyes. What is the least favorite thing about yourself? I have none. No, I'm kidding. I think a lot. And I'm sure people think, I do. My loved ones know. I can overthink. You would not believe the way my mind can work. It's just the most ridiculous thing. It's just, you know, as a Christian, you know, I am able to like use God's words to control my thoughts. I know people who are not Christians might not understand this, but if you have a relationship with God, if you're a Christian, if you're working in God's path that He wants for your life, you'll be able to control your thoughts. But sometimes, you know, as a human being, you can overthink things, like even the most ridiculous things. Like if a fly came into my kitchen, I'm thinking, oh my God, all the food is going to be infected. Should I throw them away? Should I cook food again? Did this fly perch on the food? Like, I'm thinking things like that. It's crazy. Who do you miss the most? I think like with most of my loved ones who live in Nigeria, I see them like on FaceTime, I see them on WhatsApp, video calls. So I see them often. So it doesn't feel like I'm missing them because I can speak to them anytime I like or anytime I want. The one person that I can't speak to right now and who I miss so much is my dad. He's late. He died about 12 years ago. And it was a very huge, big impact on my life and with my siblings as well, even just my entire family. So yeah, I miss him the most. I grew up as a daddy's girl. Everyone who knows me, who was close to me, would know I had an amazing relationship with my dad. All of my siblings had the same as well. And my mom had a good relationship with her husband. So as an adult now, you know, now that I'm navigating through life and, you know, things like that, I just really miss him even more because I know that he would have been there to give me some advice, you know, it's so hard. Yeah, I miss him the most. What color shoes are you wearing? I am not wearing any shoes. I'm in my house. No one wears shoes inside their houses. What was the last thing you ate? I actually ate suya. So I made suya yesterday evening. Suya is like a Nigerian grilled meat. Yeah, grilled beef. It could be chicken suya as well, but I just made beef suya. It was okay. Like, I wouldn't say it was as tasty as I wanted it to be, because my precious suya pepper, which I used to buy from an amazing lady, her name is Food Ace. She's actually here on YouTube. She doesn't make it anymore, and I miss the one she makes. It was so good. The one I had from Nigeria is finished, so I just had to make do. And the ones they sell in some of these shops, they're just not great. Like, even if you're buying it from Nigeria, you really need to buy it from the authentic suya people, because if you don't have the correct yaji, which is a suya pepper spice, your suya is not going to turn out well. But yeah, that's what I ate yesterday. It was nice. It was nice though. It's actually good. I had some metal skewers, and that's what I grilled it on. It was delicious, and I had it with malt. So yeah. What are you listening to right now? I'm actually listening to Mercy Chinwo. She's a gospel artist, and I really love her music so much. If you were a crayon, what color would you be? Purple. I'm sure everyone knows I love purple so much, so that's what I'll be. My favorite smells, apart from food smells, no kidding, I love the smell of fresh linen. I just love fresh things. You know, it's really good. Who was the last person you talked to on the phone? Probably a healthcare professional. Yeah. Mountain, hideaway, or beach house? I'm not an adventurous person. Okay. In the past couple of years, I am so not an adventurous person. In fact, I don't think I am. So I would definitely not be doing mountain hideaways. Like, I wouldn't even be going to the mountain. I've been to one mountain or maybe two, but it's just, you know, like, I wouldn't do a mountain hideaway kind of holiday. Beach house, I probably would, but it's not something I would enjoy. My ideal holiday would be in a resort that has a proper hotel in there, like where I'm sleeping in a proper safe house, not safe house, like in a hotel room, a beautiful hotel room, and I can go outside and go to the beach and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'll choose. Favorite sports to watch? I watch football with my husband sometimes, but it's not my favorite. But I do like watching the Olympics track and field. It's just so good. I just love it. I love the way they, you know, it's just very inspiring. Like, watching how the athletes train, how they actually, you know, excel in the sports that they do. I just love it. I also love the gymnastics and sometimes the skating. Yeah. Do you wear contacts? Yes, I do. I've been wearing contacts for the past 7 years. I wear clear contacts. They are dailies, so I use one every day and bin it. And yes, it's gonna be quite expensive to have, but there's nothing in this world that is as good as seeing. Honestly, if you can't see properly and you can see with contacts, you know, it's just, it makes such a massive difference. So yeah, I do have glasses, but I only wear them like maybe on a weekend, you know, like if I'm lazy to put on my contacts. But generally, yeah, I've been doing it for 7 years. It's pretty easy. I do it very quick, within seconds. Whenever I put on my contacts, my sister always says, oh, I wish they were colored, or why wouldn't you get colored contacts? I'm like, if you need to see, if you need contacts because you really need to see, you're not going to be looking at fashion things. Like, you're not going to be looking at how cosmetic they look and all that. Mine are clear, so most people don't know I wear contacts, but yeah, I do. Scary movies or happy endings? Definitely no scary movies at this point. This is 2020. Like, we, in this year, everyone in the world has been through a lot. Like, surviving this 2020 is already a scary movie on its own, you know? So I can only deal with things with happy endings. Like, I don't want anything stressful. Last movie you watched? I actually watched one movie called, what's it called? Black Mirror, I think. It's such a weird movie. Like, there are a couple of seasons of them, but I think I watched the third one, the one where there was a man and a woman, and I think they had a child, and the lady was pregnant, or maybe she was planning to be pregnant. I can't remember which one it was now. But it was about a video game. Just watch it. It is ridiculous. It was like a futuristic thing where there's some specific video games that when you plug in, it's almost like you're in the game. Like, it's like virtual reality. It is weird, but yeah, that one was it was crazy. What color of shirt are you wearing? I'm actually wearing like a Nigerian outfit that my auntie made for me. You probably can't see it, but it is made of Ankara and it's colorful and it has like a brown thing at the end. So, summer or winter? Summer, don't like winter. Hugs or kisses? From my husband, both of them. From anyone else, I don't think anyone else is. Maybe pecks? I don't know. Like, I'm not really a touchy person. So maybe hugs from people I've missed a lot, but generally I don't really like any of them. Strength training or cardio? Definitely cardio. Cardio I feel like is easier to get into, like if you're trying to keep fit. But strength training, obviously it makes you stronger, fitter, leaner, and it helps you, you know, build a really nice figure. With cardio, it helps you lose weight faster. So yeah, I do like cardio. Strength training could be quite difficult, but yeah. Do you have any tattoos? Yeah, I have 7 tattoos. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't, but I have actually considered getting a tattoo. I think they're beautiful. Not all tattoos though. Some tattoos are really nice. I like them. I admire them on people. I actually I ordered for, you know, the temporary tattoos, but the ones that look very real, just to see if I would like it. So I put them, a couple of them, maybe on my hand, yeah. And I liked it, you know, but for a short while. And that's why I've never got a tattoo, because I don't think I would like them long term. Like I remember after 2 weeks, I just woke up and thought, oh, I don't really like something on my skin. So yeah, that's how I knew that I wouldn't want it. But if I did get one, it would be a very small one, but it has to be in a place that I can see it, and I know I'm going to get tired of it. So that's why I wouldn't be able to get one. Favorite sound, definitely rain, but not when I'm outside in the rain. When I'm tucked in under the duvet and it's raining, it's a beautiful sound. Yeah. So what is the furthest you've been away from home? I think currently I'm the furthest I've ever been from home, because my home is in Nigeria. I'm British, but my home, I consider my home as Nigeria because that's where I was born. So do you have a special talent? I don't know. Like, I mean, I think most people say you can't roll your tongue. So I can roll my tongue. What else can I do? I don't know. I type very fast. I don't think that's very special. People do that. And the last question is, do you have any pets? No. Very sad. I do want to get pets because I grew up with pets. So I do like dogs. But it's cruel to like leave a dog at home, because me and my husband, we work full time. So, you know, it's not something that we'll be able to do. But if I have my eyes on a couple of dogs that I want to get, just one dog anyway. So one is a Bichon Frise. They're so beautiful. I love them so much. And I remember when I was back in Scotland, there was this lady that had a Bichon Frise, and I used to walk back from work to the house, and halfway I think it was around the same time she used to walk her dog, and this Bichon Frise, his name was actually Carlos, he would see me from a distance and run to me, and I'll just carry him up. I loved him so much. He was such a beautiful dog. Like Bichon Frises, they're usually very friendly. Also, toy poodles are really good. I really want to get them. My sister actually has a Samoyed, which is naughty before then. She had a Lhasa Apso, and they're also that breed is also a really good dog. So yeah, I definitely would like to get a dog in the future. Maybe if I can commit to taking care of the dog, yeah, a small one. I don't mind big dogs, but at this point I think I'll like a small dog. So yeah, that is the end of my tag. I hope it was interesting one way or the other, and you got to know me a little bit more. So if you do have tag videos, let me know. I'd love to watch them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.